We're at the Ningaloo Road. Oh my god, I think I'm getting blown away. So we were warned that this road is pretty shit. Jesus, it's windy. I guess we've had awesome weather for so long. This is to be expected. I'll swing this around. This is the start of the road. We nearly drove past it. We had to actually back up because, like, nah, that's not it. But yeah, this is it. This is the start. So there's like a fly that's like determined to get inside of my glasses. It's yeah, insane. It's like full trying to eat me. Yeah, a bit of info on the reserve. Seriously, this fly is driving me nuts. So I don't even know where we're up. We're here. So we've got to go across this road in here, you can see, and then down this to South Lefroy Bay. So apparently it's pretty shit. And we're out here. We sort of were tossing up between South Lefroy and Windarabandi. They're both available at the moment, but we booked South Lefroy, so we're going to stick with it. We can always go out for the day and check out Windarabandi and see what it's like. A few people have claimed it's pretty awesome, but I mean, it's all pretty ace here. As long as the flies, I'm just going to cover my nose because they just want to get inside of it. Anyway, welcome to the Ningaloo coast. There's no toilets at the campgrounds on this end. So the northern end, so north of Yardie Creek, pretty much all of the campgrounds have toilets and bins. And then south, there's no bins, no toilets, but still dump points, which is cool. But I mean, we don't really go through our toilet cassettes that quickly. So we have two. So that's not a big deal, but that's all right. So then we're here for a little while, then we're going down to 14 Mile past Coral Bay and then back to Wooramel Station again because we loved it. And I still haven't got the orange out of my hair, but you know. So I think Bullara Station stay is supposed to be pretty ace. Anyone coming out, this is where we're at. We're on their property now. So we're here. You see, you just go up there to the station, but it doesn't open till April. So those of you looking for somewhere to go in the school holidays, you can probably get in there. I don't know how booked out everything is. It's been really, really empty here at the moment. They're saying it's the quietest it's ever been. So yeah, just keep trying. With the booking system, I know it gets pretty frustrating, but they reset at 10 a.m. every day. So if you just hop on each day and keep trying, if you're not overly committed to certain dates, you can eventually get in somewhere. So we're airing down. Nice flat tyres. Going to take the van for a full off-road experience again. Oh, we're just sort of tossing up, wondering whether or not it's going to be as bad as Mimbanup or not. The flies are pretty hungry. Alright, I'm going to get in the car with the aircon, although sometimes it's more peaceful outside in the heat. Inside. So this road here is, I think we've still got like another 40 k's, but it's on the crappiest road out, so I think it's going to take a while to get there.
Can I stretch?
You can have a little stretch. It's only 39 degrees at the moment.
That's still
It's lovely. It's nice, mild
it's
day.
cold today.
Yeah.
Cold today.
Yeah, it's going to be 44 tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
cold today, Mum.
So yeah,
Freezing.
39's nice and
I'll
nice
stay
and mild.
Here. I stay here.
You're just going to sleep in the car.
Yeah, I stay.
What was that?
Conditioner. I yawned. There's
Yeah.
an air conditioner.
There is. There's an air conditioner in the van
There's
too.
an air conditioner. Yeah, but it's too hot for the solar panels. Yeah.
No, they'll be fine. We had one minor hiccup with the solar panels having a fritz, thinking that they were full and they weren't.
They were on floats. Micah, how great do I look?
They were on float. Alright,
No. I know.
let's attempt this road.
Drive to the conditions.
It's windy out there.
It's a hot wind too, by the way. Just in case you're wondering.
I've been out there.
Stick your head under the mudguard.
I'm good.
Heat from the pension.
Thanks. I'm good. I actually think I could live my entire life not having to do that.
Hey, Dad, how's your Coke?
Hey?
I said that looks gross.
It's one of those blue bottles that are too big to have in the car in my other drink bottle. That's a bit of a mountain.
It's 39. It is a bit of a mountain.
We're going up. I bet it's worth it. You can't see the water.
No, we're not near the water yet.
I can tell we have an hour
We've got
and 31 minutes.
we've got 30 k's to go.
No.
It may take us an hour.
We've got 45 k's to go
It may take us an hour.
and 58 minutes.
I'm
this
going
road.
this speed.
One of us.
I should have just been recording then. There were a few swear words. We just came over the hill
Even the kids swore.
and saw how far away the end of this road is. It says 24 kilometres. Oh, that's to turn at Ningaloo station. You know, it says 19 kilometres until we change to Kadamia Ningaloo Road. But man, it looked like the road into the abyss. I don't know if we're going to get another view of it. We'll see
Over this, as we go
over
over
the next
this.
hills.
Here we go.
It doesn't quite feel as long, but we can see that. It's
That's probably a K and a half.
it looks long though.
Bitumen to
An hour and 26 minutes to be exact. Since we started the road, but not since we
no,
videoed.
because then I'll let the tyres down.
No, I took the photo as you finished.
Oh.
So, yeah, so it was corrugated for a bit and now it's like this. It's just like, it's hard, but fluffy sand on top.
And it's like they didn't like one road, so they made another one.
Yeah, it's odd. Some spots there's 4 paths to take, sometimes there's 2. So it's been an hour and a half on this road so far. Says we have 15 minutes left and 9 kilometres, but maps is being a little bit interesting and it looks like it's trying to take us over a sand dune, so it could be interesting up here. So it's so far really not a difficult road at all, just slow because it's bumpy and sandy and stuff, but it's not bad, I wouldn't say so far.
Doesn't look like 80 people have been down here anytime soon, so it'd be interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't
I think most people
I wouldn't
go
say-
to the Yardie Creek crossing.
I wouldn't say it's at the moment four-wheel drive only.
No.
We've been a lot much worse roads than this. The one to Cape Bridge
Oh my god.
was traumatizing and the one to Membernup was traumatizing, so I was actually thinking this would be worse than both of those, but it's not.
So far.
So far we still have the beach part to get to, which is supposed to be fun. But yeah, so far it's just really slow, and it's actually like the most boring road we've been on. I think everyone's just yawned about 1,000,000 times driving on this road.
It's not a road, it's a track.
No, it's not a road, it's a track.
There's grass.
It's just long, and every time you get to a crest, you get up the top and you just see miles of road ahead of you. So it's yeah, it's boring. Okay, we've made it this far. We've actually seen 2 signs for South Lefroy, so we're nearly there. On the way in, there's a stop with a little tiny Telstra tower thing that you can sort of stop at and make any last phone calls, messages, if you need to, I guess, for emergencies. They say it's 250 metres from the campsite. We're heading up this now. Alright, we're dragging her in. Nah. It's a little bit of a process getting in here. Currently dealing with this. Heads up if you're coming in sight 15 to reverse in.
Yeah, reverse is
Because the road in's awesome, but turning's a bitch. This may or may not be because we accidentally left the handbrake on the van when dragging it. So. But, you know, I'm pretty sure he's a little excited for the fact that he's actually been able to use some of his gear that he's dragged along, his Max Tracks and his shovel. So the shovel's only been used so far for the kids digging holes. We might get to see the sunset on the beach. We made it. The van is level. We're inside. Yes, there is sand everywhere.
And dust.
Well, it's sand, not really dust. Phoebe's cleaning because we didn't block up the vents and because we got bogged.
No, we didn't.
We have video evidence. We got bogged.
We did not get bogged.
A quarter of South Lefroy is in the side of our van.
We did not get bogged.
Okay.
We got stuck, but we didn't get bogged. Just want to go on the record.
And now it is... Oh, look, even the clock's drunk. Now, it's 5:15. So we hit the track at 2. And it took nearly 2 hours to get here. How good does my hair look? Like, you know, it's windswept, sand swept, sweat, it's ace.
And
So it
it's
took
orange.
about 2 hours. Yeah, thanks for that. Still orange. 2 hours to get here. And then an hour to get out of. So if we had have come in reverse, if we had have backed into the site, no problem whatsoever. So if you're at site 15 at South Lefroy, just drive past it and back down. It's reasonably flat, and then you get a massive area to stick your awning out and everything.
If it's not windy.
And the wind's coming through the van now beautifully, because it's actually really nice outside. I just stood on a dustpan, nearly smashed my foot open. So now I'm going to the beach. It better be good. It's just there, but we've been dealing with this for the past hour and 15 minutes, and I'm dying. So I'm gonna go in the water before we make dinner. Welcome to Welcome to South Lefroy. So what I said earlier about it being fine for two-wheel drives, I still stand by. If you reversed into your site, you'd be fine. The sand is really, really, really soft here, like really soft. But because we came in and tried to spin around, we got a bit stuck and then left the handbrake on. So the van slid into the sand. That's what happened. But I think the sites from 15 or 16 up in the middle there are a lot harder. So if you've got a lower van or anything, but the road in is fine. It's just long and boring. And it's now beer o'clock, so catch you later. Pretty awesome spot. You can see this is us just here. So it's a little protected. It's too windy. Too windy. Yeah, that's us down there. I'll go and get the mic for the next one, but just came to watch the sunset. It's been a really long day. I'm waiting for him. I don't know, those of you that are traveling, I know we've seen them in other states, and I don't know if there's books in other states, but they're these gold coins that you can get. We always collected the pressed pennies at places, and I think we were at Parks when we saw the first one that was one of these, and the kids sort of grabbed one, you know, thought it was pretty cool. But here in WA they have a book, and it's the Oz Coins West souvenir coins, and so there's all the places that you can visit in WA and you can get the coins. So it's got like where they are in the front, and then you just get them, and there's a little pocket here. There's blank pockets as well, because we've found that there's some that aren't listed that we've found in places. But yeah, it's an awesome idea for the kids to have something to collect.
Sorry, have a chat.
You are have a chat.
No, they go, oh, have you got solar and batteries? Yeah, oh, we spent all this money and make this pudding.
Did you tell them to come and have a look?
No.
Oh, why not?
That's all right. Okay, so from site 12
Yeah.
through to those 2 trees there, you can't drive on the beach.
Yeah.
The rest of it you can drive on.
Okay.
We can get onto the beach down here
Yep.
to launch the boat, or any of the sites from 1 through 12 that have beach access.
Okay.
So do you want to go and have a look up here to
Okay.
sites 25 to 87? And what they were saying was, last year this was waist deep in water.
Oh, from the king tide that came up and
No,
washed
it
it
was
away,
just-
or floods? Or...
Just the sea levels rising, and
Oh.
so their camp used to be down there.
Yeah.
That's where the camp hosts were in
Okay.
75, and he said we got flooded out. So they came in and cut that one in up there for them, and moved all these sites back, because what was happening was people were driving in and over the dunes all the time, and
Yeah.
they were cutting new paths to get in and out, and then when the tide came up, all the water come through the bits that they'd cut through.
Because all these sites used to sort of be on the water, weren't they?
Well, they had water access.
Okay.
But the dunes kept the water out of the sites, and then people cut paths through to get cars onto the beach, and then which meant the water came through. So they've moved them all back. He said the ranger was out here last week. They're going to come and do what they've done at Mesa and put like
Hard
bollards in.
sites in.
Yeah, well, not so much hard sites, but actually fence them off so that
People don't drive onto
Mm.
it. Oh, okay.
Really doesn't.
Trying to show you the full moon, but it looks like a blip on the screen. All right, let's go down and check out sunset. Hopefully it's not too windy.
End game when we get back.
Yeah. Last night at, where are we? I keep saying we're at 14 Mile, South Lefroy.
Because we're in site 14, aren't we?
Hopefully we can catch the turtles tonight, because every night,
They come out like super late.
I don't know when they come out. Last night came out a couple times, I didn't see them, and then by the morning there's all these tracks.
And Dingo track. I need to go get my goggles and my noodle.
Hmm?
I'm going to get my goggles and noodle.
Okay, let's go.
Nah, I can't be
Oh,
done.
it's like a fly on my face. They're packed up, I think, Micah. Yeah, you can hear me having an attack over the flies trying to eat my face. Definitely gonna miss this site.
Is it chilly?
Keep an eye out for that shark. He was out here last night. Man, I'm getting attacked by sharks. I mean, my God. I'm attacked by flies. I just told the kids to watch out for the shark. And I'm like, now my hair up's falling off because I'm attacking flies. Look at this sunset. Look at it, Si. It's so nice.
now the wind drops off.
Yeah, it's kind of a perfect night actually. Moving day tomorrow. I'm just going to go and sit up over here out of the way. Heading back into Exmouth tomorrow to stock up on supplies and pick up mail that didn't arrive before we left. So it's sort of an hour out of our way. So we're half an hour from Coral Bay here. Well, when I say half an hour once we leave the road to get in here. So we'll just pretend that the road to get in here doesn't exist, because that's 2 hours. So it's an hour and a half. No, it's an hour to Exmouth once we get out on the main road. And then it's an hour and a half from Exmouth to Coral Bay. So that's what we're looking at doing tomorrow. Catch up on a few more things, do some more food shopping, pick up our post. Kids want to quickly check out the shops, and then off to Coral Bay and 14 Mile. I think we're only there 2 nights before we head off again. It's definitely a weird feeling now. We've been on the road December, January, 4 months, but I don't know, it sort of feels like leaving here is like leaving a point of significance, like it's like leaving home or something. So it's going to be hard to leave, aside from the flies. Actually, not this specific spot, South Lefroy. The flies are nuts. They're disgusting. They're really awful. They're really tiny. They're the disgusting flies that have followed us from Quobba. They're not as bad as Quobba, but they are awful. Like, they're really annoying. So anyway, aside from the flies, it's absolutely beautiful. You can hop around and check it out. Hopefully the breeze isn't bothering the mic too much. I didn't bring the external with me. Littles chasing Simon in the water. Maybe I should have gone in, then I wouldn't have had flies like around me. Like, disgusting. They're so gross. This sky, look at it. It always turns on a show when you're leaving somewhere. It's a full moon tonight. We were a bit paranoid coming here at the full moon because they get the king tide, but it's not happening this one. But it is the coral spawning starts from this full moon, so hopefully while we're at Coral Bay and then down at Shark Bay, we'll see some coral spawning. Oh, and hopefully the flies are not there. I'm really annoyed with the flies. I just have to keep turning this around. I'm hoping this comes through. This sunset is beautiful. This part of Australia has definitely turned on the magic for us. It is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the most beautiful place we've been in Australia. We have not been to the Northern Territory yet, so let's see how that goes. But yeah, out of South Australia, Victoria, Queensland, New South Wales, ACT, Western Australia, Exmouth, the best. How is it? Is that cold?